Hey there guys! Quick Sloth Day special going over a topic many of you have expressed interest in, the largest land mammals of Kaimere. There are 3 Titanic mammals in the known world of Kaimere and are viable contenders for this title. The most recent arrival is the Drenduga, a straight-tusked elephant in the genus Palaeoloxodon. They are rare, exhibiting the same vulnerabilities as most elephants in Kaimere as laid out in my Elephant Day special, with a slow birth interval and needing a tremendous amount of food, yet most of the vegetation in Kaimere is ill-suited for their consumption. Bulls at 9 to 12 tons are usually able to fend off all but the most experienced megaraptorans, but females and calves are readily hunted, so they stick to the forests and are quite reclusive. The ancestors of the Glanos came to Kaimere as 1-ton generalist browsers and grazers in one of the first harvests after the dynastic extinction some 15 million years ago. These Chalicotheres grew quite large in the vacancy left by the huge titanosaurs and hadrosaurs, but most died off as the ever-present influx of invasive species to the known world meant that they were pressed into tighter and tighter niches. The giant Chalicotheres of the forest are gone, replaced by a fresh wave of small titanosaurs that grew massive to take back the mantle worn by their predecessors. The Glanos is the last relic of a time when giant Chalicotheres ruled, but are still fairly common on the prairie, as their large size helps them easily migrate between stands of prairie maple, and evolving alongside megaraptorans means that they have a lot more in the way of defensive behaviors and adaptations to fend off these predators. The 10 to 12 ton stallions have little to fear. Although Promegatherium evolved into 6-ton giants pretty quickly after their arrival, these megatherioid giant sloths were supplanted by giants from the mylodontoid clade. The Hukolgur's ancestor, Lestodon, was a 2-ton burrower and protected by osteoderms. This combination of physical defense with a reliable place to sleep meant that Lestodon was much better equipped to defend itself and feed with little worry, while their competition had only their claws to fend off predators, having mostly relied on size for defense on Earth. It wasn't long before Lestodon outcompeted their distant cousins, and in turn became enormous. They can be ambushed and brought down by the Zentaur, their only viable predator, but these megaraptorans won't bother fighting if the ambush fails. Grappling a giant sloth asserting itself with a T-pose to show off its tree-trunk arms ending in meter-long claws isn't a Zentaur's idea of a good time. Adult Hukolgur regularly grows 6 to 10 tons, with bulls occasionally reaching 13 tons, making them one of the largest mammals of Kaimere, by far the most common and widespread of these giants, and representing the great potential of sloths in this strange world. To learn more about the Hukolgur, and indeed other sloths of Kaimere, please check out my latest video. Cheers folks, and happy Sloth Day! Cheers folks, and happy Sloth Day!